What's going on, everybody? This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13, and today I've got Jason's 2014 Big Dummy Dodge Ram back in the shop. And this time I did, I believe, 4 different items on the to-do list. One was this light-up Ram logo right there. Number 2 was these switchback corner marker lights on the mirrors. 3 were these handles right here and right here that light up. Those are switchback. And then while all of the doors were apart, I did 4 sound deadening to the door panels. So let's go over the items one by one. First, let's go over the Dodge Ram logo. It lights up. Look at it. Wow, cool. This is a customer provided product. It is from Mad Baboon, I can only assume. I don't understand why this entire page is a big sticker. I don't know, I think you'd really want to put that on anything, but whatever. That logo is wired up 2 ways. One, if I press the auxiliary 1 button, that turns on his wheel lights that he already had previously installed when he purchased the truck. So this then turns on with the wheel lights. That is on a constant power source, so he can have that on with his wheel lights and parking lot pimp. The other way that it turns on is anytime the ignition circuit is activated. So we have ignition on, and so we've got ignition controlled running lights, and we have the Ram logo that is lit up. As you can see, it is extremely bright. Since the ignition circuit is now activated, you can tell that these side mirror little light things up in the top are also on. That is a nice bright pure white light, as well as the door handles are lit up as well. I really wish my camera could handle bright light a little bit better because it looks pretty terrible here on film. However, know that they look really nice in person. Those products, by the way, are apparently from mwcustoms.net. Again, this was customer provided product, so all I provided was the installation service. Now, all 3 of those products right there are switchbacks. So we have the Alpha Rex headlights that have the sequential turn signal, and then we have a amber switchback up here. This originally from the OEM is just a turn signal, so now it's a running light and turn signal, and these certainly didn't light up from the factory, and now they are running light, white, and turn signal. So a really impressive turn signal, and if you know anything about me, you should know that I love turn signals. For the record, when the turn signal is on, as soon as you turn it off, it goes right back to white mode, just like any of the switchback strips normally do. And turning off the ignition circuit means that the lighting all around the vehicle will then do the typical time off, where it takes, what, like 5 seconds or something, and then it will turn off, and my camera will take much longer to focus, and there we go. It's beautiful, yay! Let's see, the only notes that I really want to say is that this product is actually pretty cool. There's a YouTube video on how to install it, so that could be very DIY friendly. It is fairly labor intensive, but it's still very doable by the average person. These door handles are a different story. Personally, I don't think that should be undertaken by a DIY person. That does require removing the entire inner door skin, the window regulator assembly, basically either removing the window glass or suspending it in place. That is why when all that was out, that's why I was like, we have to do the sound deadening on this vehicle because that's just necessary. So that's just the mechanical aspect of the replacement. As long as you're comfortable taking apart that much of your door, these are actually very simple to replace. But then you come to the electrical aspect of it, which basically that is just a profile 6-inch LED strip, and that required a lot of wire extensions and running of wires throughout the cabin in order to make them function as intended. Also be aware that normally the drivers are the product that fails on those, so I didn't want to mount those inside the door itself. So you extend all of the wiring, make sure that you clear the window glass, and then you bring it so you can mount the driver on the inside door skin behind the door panel, and then you run the power and ground wire and turn signal input wire out of the door into the cabin underneath the hood and tap into some headlights. These, for the record, can tap directly into the turn signal because in the front doors there already is a turn signal circuit, but in order to get them to do a parking light, you have to run that wire under the hood to get to an ignition source. Okay, I do not sell or represent any of the products. This was purely just an installation service that I provided, so this is for local clients only. That's about all I got to say on this one. This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. Thank you so much for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. See ya!